I first fell in love with baseball when I was a little kid. I think about 3 years old. Me and my best friend, who's currently at Kentucky, Ryan Ritter, me and him connecting in preschool is really when we first fell in love with baseball and thought that, you know, if we could do this and we enjoyed doing it, that we could play it at a high level. And that's when our love for the game really came on.
Well, the things that stick out about Cole, number one, he's a great human being. He goes about his business on and off the field with an excellence. And then when you throw in the baseball side of things and the work that he's put in to be successful and what he does to help the team on the field, just a pleasure to have around, and can't say enough about him as a human being.
Cole has always known who he is. He's very good within his own skin, right? He knows who he is.
You know, Cole's as cool as a cucumber out there. I don't think the pressure really gets to him. That's not really the type of guy he is. So he just kind of goes out there and he's a silent assassin. He just gets his work done, and it usually turns out to be in our favor.
A left-handed pitcher who throws strikes, who's very composed. End of story.
So Coach Allen, in my sophomore fall season, he came up to me and was like, do you want to be the same pitcher you were freshman year, or do you want to change and become a draft prospect one day? And he really left that choice up to me, and then I made the final decision of, yeah, I want to change and become a draft prospect. So with that, we changed my mechanics with my glove side and everything like that. So that's when we really saw velo jump in area. With training and all that, for baseball-wise, he brings in his pro guys like Cameron Hill and some of those guys in the winter. I mean, having Coach Allen is probably the best thing that has happened in my career so far.
Well, in order for Cole to achieve his dreams, which he wants to play pro baseball, he had to accept some things that were outside his comfort zone, such as throwing harder. So for example, we could go year to year with Cole. Last year, it was embracing velocity and trying to throw harder. It's not just gonna come on you. You have to actually go attain it. You have to reach and you have to seek it, and you gotta push yourself for that. Well, it took him a little while to figure that out, because when you gain something, something else is gonna take a hit. So last year, in order for him to really buy off into it, which takes courage for Cole, he had to be willing to lose some things, which was his control and command, in order to throw harder. He was willing to embrace that, and he was willing to deal with that adversity.
It's fun to watch him each and every day. He's grown so much mentally and has become a great competitor on the mound. He was a very good competitor coming in, and now I consider him a great competitor.
When I'm out there on the mound, I approach the batter by just attacking him no matter what the situation is. I've kind of had the mentality of, like, I'm the best player out there, no matter who's stepping in the box or what name's across the team's jersey. I just feel like that I have that mentality that if I'm the best, no one can beat me.
Chased up pitch running outside. And the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. Cole brings it home. And a swing and a miss, strike three. Double-digit strikeouts. And that ends the sixth inning.
So that's what I go out there and do, is I attack hitters, even if some days it might not be my best day or I might not have my best stuff, but I'm still going to go out there and attack hitters and not let back until Coach Allen takes the ball from me.
Campbell, and he has risen to it so far. The 2-2 swung on and missed, strike three. With a full count and 2 outs. Here it is. Swung on and missed, strike three. A huge strikeout for Cole Kirschsieper, and that likely finishes out a great quality start.
To be behind the plate when Cole's on the mound, for starters, it's just an honor to catch Cole. He's one of the best pitchers I've ever caught. You know, it's easy for me to do my job when I know that he'll consistently do his job out there.
Stretch with runners on for a while. A swing and a miss, and there's another strikeout for the Illini lefty, his 8th strikeout of the game. The 1-2 pitch, just on the corner, called strike 3. 11 straight, 9 strikeouts.
Well, his greatest mental aspect as a pitcher is just the mentality and willingness to adapt, make changes, and therefore compete. And so if you want to say what his greatest attribute is as a pitcher, I would say competitiveness. He goes out to win games, and that's extremely important.
A goal that I've set out for myself this season is to be the best left-handed pitcher in the country. That's just been my main goal, even since I first got to college, was to be the best left-handed pitcher in the country, and I feel like I'm working towards it, but I still have a lot of work to do.
Well, I think the expectations with Cole moving forward are that he will continue to pitch at a high level. I think he's gotten better each and every game this year, and you just have that expectation of consistency with him, and that's so important when you start talking about starting pitching.
Cole's future is pretty bright. I mean, just talking about his ability and the improvements he's made since he's been on campus and what, 2-3 years since he's been here. Seeing him spike from 85 to 94 in 2 years, I think that's going to be pretty interesting to see what he's able to do 3-4 years down the road from now. You know what I mean? Is that number going to continue growing? His ceiling's higher than a lot of other players in the country, so I'm really interested to see where he kind of takes that too.